Emmy is a large research robot designed to capture field samples and extract their DNA. Their incredible mobility and protective plating made of the strongest stuff in the universe for research purposes? Yeah, it's bull. We know exactly what the Federation was trying to do with this. Practically guaranteed the mission success. Oh, I put some guns on those bad boys and you're dead. Everybody's dead. Welcome to Metroid Dread. I'll be trying this out for the first time. Just finished playing Metroid Samus Returns, the Game Boy remake. That was a lot of fun. The same people who made that game made this one, and I think it really shows. You know, having tried out just a few minutes of this before beginning the stream to test it out, it really does feel a lot like Samus Returns, just more polished. In fact, I think Samus Returns came out 2017, so not that far off from when this game came out. I wouldn't be surprised if they were developing the games at the same time or very close to each other. You know, getting all of the secrets in Samus Returns, you kind of saw some hints and designs that are definitely reused here. Figured, you know what, now's a great time to play some Metroid Dread. Not a very good gamer, but see what we can do. See if we can beat the Dread. Virulent, floating organism that drained energy from its prey through physical contact. Metroids were originally created by the Chozo and named after their word for Ultimate Warrior. The Ultimate Warrior! I'm going for you, Hulk Hogan! All traces of them have been eliminated. They are now extinct. And there's our X-Parasite, little gummy bear. X-Parasite, a gelatinous parasitic organism indigenous to the planet SR-388, which is basically a motorcycle motor. Like the Metroids, they are believed extinct. We know that's never the case in these games. Nothing is ever dead forever. Not even Ridley. Good God, he's the gift that keeps on giving. That's when Samus got splooged. Nasty. No Metroids surviving that on SR-388 it became infested with the X, horrifying parasites capable of imitating any living being. Unaware of this, I set foot on the planet, got infected, and almost died. Man, Samus, good summary there. Also, this is starting a trend I'm not a big fan of. This game likes to repeat information a lot. We just read a paragraph about the X parasites telling us what it does, and about SR-388, and then Samus is basically telling us the exact same information again. I feel like they could have condensed some of the information so that it's less repetitive. Then again, that's a common trait among a lot of video game storytellers. They have a tendency to really hammer in some certain details unnecessarily. The only thing that saved me was a vaccine created from Metroid DNA, which also left me uniquely able to depose the X. This ability was tested immediately when I went to a biologic space laboratory's BSL research station to investigate a distress signal. Ah yes, Metroid Fusion. Look at that, even got a little Metroid symbol on the back of her suit. Hint hint, not subtle, these designers. There, I battled many powerful X forms, including the SAX, which was the X mimicking me in my power suit at full strength. Eventually eliminated the X menace on SR-388 by setting the BSL research station on a collision course with the planet. Oh, poor fucking SR-388. Got fucked hard. After that, the X and Metroids were just memories. Oh, were they, Samus? Fucking were they. Or so we thought. Just when it all seemed over, the Galactic Federation received a mysterious video transmission. That's fake. It's fake. You can see the pixels right there. It showed an X alive and in the wild. Thorough analysis proved the video was real. Or did it? Although the sender was unknown. See, the sender's unknown. You can't trust that shit. That's just some Q shit. The transmission was traced to a particular planet. How particular was this planet, Samus? How particular? It was called ZDR. If the X had somehow escaped extinction out there, they would pose a threat to the entire galaxy. The Galactic Federation dispatched a research team of 7 EMMI to investigate. A research team of Emmy? Those things aren't research bots, come on. They're fucking cold-blooded killers. They're the Dread. An Emmy is a large research robot designed to capture field samples and extract their DNA. Their incredible mobility and protective plating made of the strongest stuff in the universe for research purposes? Yeah, it's bullshit. We know exactly what the fucking Galactic Federation was trying to do with this. Practically guaranteed the mission success. Oh, I fucking bet put some guns on those bad boys and you're dead. Everybody's dead. But not long after their arrival on ZDR, all communication was lost. I mean, can you imagine if the fucking X-Parasite replicated that shit? What is happening on ZDR? Who knows, Samus? Who knows? Is the planet really infested with X? I think so, Samus. I mean, like, comment, and subscribe if you think so. Leave a comment down below. Smash that bell. As the only one immune to the parasites, it's up to me to go there and find out. Yay. What shenanigans shall we get into today, Samus? Rewatched the original Ghostbusters film a couple nights ago in preparation to go check out the new Ghostbusters Afterlife film. Was mildly excited for it. I like the Ghostbusters films. I can't say that I'm like rabidly a die-hard Ghostbusters fan, but I mean, it's a good movie, so why not go check out the movie, the sequel to it. Afterlife was good, had some issues with it. I think it could have been workshopped, the script itself could have been workshopped a little bit more to fill in some of the holes in the story. I do like Samus' suit redesign in this game. That is a nice looking suit.
Bounty for this mission does not seem appropriate.
I also like that they mention bounty. Because she is a bounty hunter. She's not a fucking dog for the Galactic Federation. Not supposed to be. It's about the only practical advice Adam ever gives Samus. The robot Adam. But I still don't care for his fucking misogynistic comments like, lady. Any objections? Like, fuck you. It's like, thanks Japan. Let's just punch down on women even more. Can't let one woman be just a badass without some male domineering figure telling her what to do and talking down to her. Any objections, lady? I didn't authorize you to fall down. I didn't authorize those blue shoulders. I do love the glow on that visor. That is a nice glow. Smash Bells! I have my tickets tomorrow at 1 p.m. so pumped. Yeah, man. If you like the original films, it's a great movie. Just had a couple minor quibbles with it.
Try to connect to the facilities network when you reach the bottom. That way, get in contact. Any objections, lady?
Fuck you, Adam. Here's my objection. It's a fucking super missile up your ass. Look at that. Quick as a whip. That reaction is just practiced motions. Just been doing this all our life. Ooh, that is a mean bird. So we got to see this guy at the end of Samus Returns. We got to see a photo of him from like a Chozo memory. He basically wiped out all of the Chozo scientists on SR-388, the Chozo that engineered the Metroids. This guy came down and wiped them all out. Don't know why. My guess is to cover everything up, but I can't remember if some of the story beats later in this game kind of add to that. Poor Samus, she goes through so much shit. That's a charge door. But look at this. Look at this smooth, silky smooth animation. That was pioneered by Samus Returns, you can tell. Came from their hard work and dedication on the Game Boy remake on the 3DS. Just, this is delicious. Same controls and everything. I got my swipes. Yo, look at that. That's new. Yeah. I will say that there's a lot to love about the movie. It definitely still has a lot of great comedy in it. Of course, Paul Rudd is in it as a prominent character. And let's see. Oh, there's our ZLs. Yeah, look at that. Sliding. How is she so slippery in a suit like this? You know, I always figured Samus can't really slide because her suit, that doesn't seem like it would glide across rough terrain so smoothly. Of course, she does have a new suit. Look at those legs. Very smooth. Probably buttered up. Just sliding. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's coarse terrain. She just goes right through it. Yeah. I figure that's why she always had Morph Ball, you know? Maneuvers a lot better than assuming you can slide on surfaces like this, but this suit does it. Oh, look at that. Okay, anyway. By the way, practice wall jumps, only advice I offer. Okay. Well, you know, the great thing is in this version by Mercury, they basically made wall jumps fairly easy. In the original Super Metroid, there was a trick and a timing to it, and this one you just gotta press up against the wall and hit a button. Always appreciate that. I mean, don't mind having things a little bit easier for myself. But yeah, the Paul Rudd's in it as one of the prominent characters. Of course, Paul Rudd's always funny. By the way, I'm going to be skipping the Adam bullshit dialogue, because he doesn't offer any relevant information. Anytime you talk to him, he's just repeating shit that you should already know, and telling you things that you should already have figured out. So I'm just skipping this.
I have this ship. You may there are one.
Although I do love this effect that they did, this big orb that pulsates as it talks. Don't know why the Chozo have something like that as a communications device. That's interesting, but whatever. But yeah, Paul Rudd's fantastic. The humor in the movie is really great as well. Just like the original Ghostbusters movie. The one of the main characters, the girl main character, fantastic. Character's name is Phoebe. She is very funny. She has a lot of great lines in the movie. A lot of big laugh out loud lines, so very surprised and happy about that. Just that they, if they're going to go with kids, that they have a just fantastic dialogue and are very likable in general. Oh god, I hear you, little worm thing. Little floating manta ray thing. Bullshit. Yeah, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. Nope. Oh, get out of here. What? What are you showing me, game? No, don't you pull a fee right now. Don't you pull a fee, you let me play the goddamn game. I don't need you to tell me I've only got 3 hearts left. I know I suck. Anyway, Paul Rudd's good, the girl's good, some of the other supporting casts are good as well. Like I mentioned, just a couple minor quibbles with the story. There were a couple times, not gonna give out any details, but, and these are very minor, by the way, these are very minor, but there was just a couple things that felt too convenient that I know that if they had spent just a little bit longer on, they could have made those small moments feel a lot more natural. There was just a couple little moments in the movie where it's just like, okay, well, that's very convenient that this happened to occur right around the time that it needed to occur, instead of it naturally kind of organically flowing together. I mean, these are just things that can happen in any movie. What's in the mist? The mist! Some Pagaya shit about to happen. Monsters are gonna come, there's gonna be a crab that blows bubbles. Oh no, it's okay, Samus, it's just a research pod. It's just a harmless research pod. What could it possibly do? It's friendly. Say hi. See if it collected any rocks. Yep. Oh yeah, well I know that shit is impossible to parry normally. They give it to you right there, but otherwise it's just like, nope. Did you read the comics? Which comics? Ghostbuster comics or Metroid comics? I haven't read either. Although I'm aware of like some Metroid comics, some manga, that I've seen bits and pieces of back in the day. I really should just go ahead and read them. Like just kind of dive into Samus's backstory and stuff like that. Very interesting stuff. Hold L and R. See. Hold R. Ghostbusters comics were really amazing, lots of lore. I see. Wasn't terribly a big comic person. Growing up, I had a few Spider-Man comics that I just collected because I liked the cover. They were at the local corner gas station store for a while. They sold a few comics there for some reason. I don't know why, but they had some Spider-Mans. Went ahead and bought those. I don't remember anything about those comics that I bought. I don't even know if I still have them somewhere. Probably at my parents' place. Watched the Ghostbusters cartoon growing up, of course. That was a must. Alright, maybe I should step on this thing and do a save. Just getting our blasters warmed up. I'm also vaguely aware of the later animated series that came out afterwards, like what, Ghostbusters Extreme or something like that. Had a dude in a wheelchair and a chick. Yeah, I can. I wasn't sure if I could make that jump. I guess I could. I guess I could. doom. This is all dread right here. Just nothing but dread, 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 dread. Oh, nothing to worry about here. That's just a research robot. It's just doing some researching. You know? That's all it's doing. A little researching, a little analytics. Sampling some rocks. Come back here, Samus. It just wants to sample you. It just wants a little taste. Look. That wasn't smooth at all. Where am I going? I should go in here. Oh, I can't go in there. Where am I going? Oh, I can't go that way. Let me go in here. Well, I can't go in there. Hide in the water, Samus. You can breathe. Haha! Yay, we did it.